Hey guys, I hope you're doing all right. I'm making breakfast right now, so that's kind of random. But I wanted to talk to you today about your first task. So the situation that we're in right now, where we're on lockdown, it's really tough for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of important reasons why, and I hope we can get into some of that as journalists this week too. But one of the most important roles we have as journalists is to document important times and history and the lives of humans and the lives of our friends and family in history, and to tell a true story about it. So if you guys remember back to like the second week of school, I told you guys everyone in journalism is a photographer. You're all a photojournalist. And this is a great opportunity for you to do some really serious, important photojournalism. This is a once in a lifetime event, hopefully, right? This is something that I've never experienced before. I'm 36 years old. I've never experienced anything like this before. I don't think my parents have experienced anything like this before. So it's kind of a wild time, and it's a time that you'll likely remember your whole life. When I was in high school, we had an event, September 11th, right? The terrorist attacks. That was my senior year of high school. And I will always remember what that time was like, because it kind of changed the way we do things. And thankfully, I look back in my yearbook and I look back in some places, and we have photos telling those stories. So your challenge this week is a photo challenge. And what I'm asking you guys to do is to take some pictures that show me what life on lockdown is like for you and your family. What does life look like with this stay-at-home warning, and without school, and you're off school and you're doing all these things? Tell me some stories through photos about what your life is like, what your family, your little brothers and sisters, what it's about. What are you doing? How do you deal with all this? So I want you to really tell me a story with a picture. And if you guys think back to what we talked about of photography, one of the most important things you can remember is that your photo says something, that it has a message, that you can look at it and say, oh, I see what's going on. So I want you to take some photos during your day that kind of show what life in quarantine, what life social distancing is really like, so that we could look back at these 10, 20 years from now, and people can get a real picture of what it was like for a student during this time. So take as many pictures as you want that tell the story, and I will accept any and all of them. But what I'm really looking for you is to pick really one after you take these pictures that's the most powerful that you can think of. And I'm going to give you some instructions for uploading that picture and doing that. And that will come later this week. I'll post those on our Google Classroom. But I want you to take a really powerful picture about what life is like for you during this time. And I want you to write a really good description or caption for it. And if you need refreshers on our Google Classroom, there's videos for how to write a caption. And like I said, instructions for how I'm going to want you to post those, I'm going to put up later this week. So your challenge, your assignment is to tell me a story with your camera. And I'm going to get back to making breakfast. Thanks, guys.